Hello, hello, and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed 3. Hold on a moment. I need to get into the chat. All right, I'm here. That didn't take very long. Oh boy. Okay. So, I could do one of a couple things. No, I don't want that. I want that. Okay. I could do story or do the sailing missions. I don't really feel like doing the sailing missions right now, so we're just going to do the story. Also, I am aware that I am late. I apologize. Stuff to do. You know how it goes. Wait a minute. Can I buy... I want to upgrade my axe. Axe is the best weapon. Hey, Lava. How's it going? How's life?
So, what have you been eating?
I'll be needing... small weapons... I want... Why can't... I don't want the stone tomahawk. I want the iron tomahawk. Or the war tomahawk. Yeah, let's restock on this garbage. I should probably, at some point, stream Yakuza. It's probably the only way I'm going to play it. Oop. I just keep forgetting that it's there. Outfits, map. Okay. Normal weapons? Like, literally nothing better than what I've got. Hmm. That's rough. What's the Boston outfit? Not the New York outfit. No, they suck. Okay. Get up. Okay. Look, don't worry about it. Well, you know that honestly, like, so I know this happens to me. You feel like you want to do everything at once, right? So you know, you start like lifting a whole bunch of weight or something, or you do some extreme diet or extreme exercise program, and that's not really the way to go about it. What you want to do is just walk. You don't have to I mean, ideally, what you're shooting for is 5 miles a day. That's what you're shooting for. That's the end goal. But like just walking around the block, or like walking like 1,000 steps a day or something, like get up every hour and walk like do like 300 steps. That's the exercise that you should start doing. Nothing like extreme. No like jogging or bicycling or weightlifting or anything like that. Just simple walking, you know? And then when it comes to eating, like cut out like 100 calories. That's it. Just 100 calories. Just like a little extra thing that you might have. Say no, you know? Like, so that way it becomes sort of a sustainable thing that can snowball instead of something that you're like, oh, I can't keep up with this, you know? Because that's what happens. People go extreme and like no one can keep up. Was that lady just naked?
We need to know what the Loyalists are planning if we're to put an end to this.
I've tried, but the soldiers themselves are told nothing now, only to await orders from above.
Keep digging. Come find me when you have something worth sharing. We're so close to victory. A few more well-placed attacks and we'll be able to put an end to the Civil War and be rid of the Crown.
What do you intend?
Well, nothing at the moment, since we're completely in the dark.
I thought the Templars had eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, we did. Until you started cutting them off.
Your contact said orders from above. It tells us exactly what we need to do. Track down the Loyalist commanders.
What are you doing? Hey, what? Are you trying to run away from me? See, it's this kind of stuff that made me wish that they had this parkour system in something that had more like buildings. Because like this is actually pretty good. kind of fluid. Adapts to things pretty well. See, the max I can do right now is 2 miles a day.
To reinforce them would leave New York exposed. It's hard enough maintaining order with our current numbers. Cut in half.
Yet if we do not join with them, they risk defeat. And then what?
Well, they should have come by sea.
Well, they're talking in circles. We'll learn nothing watching as we are.
Then what do you propose we do? March in there and demand answers?
Well, yes.
Ambush!
Hold on, Hatham. I'm putting on my watch.
It'll help here.
Hold on, Hatham. I'm putting on my watch. Yeah. So, I mean, that's gonna happen. That happens sometimes. Sometimes, like, I don't like a lot of health guru fitness guys because they don't allow people to be human. Like, every once in, like, what's the point in living life if you can't indulge in something every once in a while? As long as you aren't indulging constantly, you're gonna be fine. You know? Like, I love milkshakes, right? I love them. But do I have them every day or every week or even every month? No, not really.
Commander's alive, Connor. We can interrogate them.
But sometimes... Come on, I'm gonna need you to... Oh, I was using the wrong button. Do it again. Do it again. Not that. Okay, that takes care of you. Cool. I pressed the circle button. I disagree. What? I guess I wasn't supposed to kill them. Okay. I'm still getting into the mode. And this space is not great for... Come on, do it again. No, not that. Thank you. Make my life easier. Damn it. That was your man.
We'll bring them back to my quarters at Fort George and see what secrets they might share. Really? Well, you'd best get after him then.
You go. I will watch the prisoners.
No, you do it.
Why me?
Because I said so. Now go.
He really is a dad.
Help! I need help! Come no closer! Stop him!
Move.
Go to hell!
I said move.
Wait. I'll tell you anything you want. Anything, only don't make
We
me
just
go
have
in
some
there.
questions for you.
Cross that threshold, and I'm a dead man.
There you are, Connor. I was worried you might have gotten lost. Come along, then.
What? I didn't. What? I didn't know that about that optional objective. What the fuck? Hey, Nomad, how's it going? Huh. His compatriot's already dead.
To march from Philadelphia. That city's finished. New York's the key. They'll double our numbers, push back the rebels.
When do they begin?
2 days from now.
June 18th. I must warn Washington.
You see? That wasn't so very difficult now, was it?
I've told you everything. Now let me go.
Of course.
Stab.
The other two said the same. It must be true.
You killed him. You killed all of them. Why?
They'd have warned the Loyalists.
You could have held him until the fight was done.
What? And waste precious time and money on their care? What would be the point? They'd given up everything they knew. I'll meet you at Valley Forge.
For the widest assortment of dry goods, feed, and other staples, call upon the folk of Longwood, off Carter's Lane.
Yeah. Boy, that feeling when the hot sauce makes it to the other end sure is something. Because I've been, like, for Mother's Day, I took my mom to a restaurant, and I ordered something spicy, and, whoa, that was a mistake. just some random disgusting personal information I decided to share because it's fun or funny. One of the two. Man. I used to be able to handle it better. Yeah. I mean, like, I am still very much a white man, so, like, I will implode if I eat a certain level of spicy that other people would not find too spicy. My mom, she worked at like a very prestigious construction place. Like, it was funny when she worked for them. The contractors who would come for like plumbing jobs here or stuff like that would do a good job because they would want her as a reference, because they would want to work for this construction company. Anyway, they don't do that anymore because she's retired. So they're very much like, don't care, and it's very shitty. Anyway, point being is that she, you know, worked with a lot of Hispanic people, and one of them, like, apparently had like a party with some children, and one of the kids was like, I want to eat spicy food too, and the parent was like, no, I don't think you should. I don't think you can handle it. And it was apparently so spicy that the kids started crying and asked for like the hospital, basically. So, and I don't think I could handle that level of spicy. But I do like spicy. I do like my version of spicy, which is like a step above, say, sriracha. All right. Let's talk to our good friend George Washington.
We should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British Crown or the Templar Cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that then, won't we?
Sir,
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
the British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh, of
correspondence!
course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time, either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility.
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
Do you think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
He's finally learning. So there is a Thai place near me, and they do have spicy stuff on the menu, and they have like different levels of spicy, like level 1 spicy, level 2 spicy, level 3 spicy. And me and my friends went there one time, and we all ordered level 1 spicy, and it was so funny. One of my friends, he like, it was so spicy it made him angry, if that makes sense. Like he was attacking the food, like, you know. It was hilarious. But I get the feeling that even then it was like white person spicy. I do have quite a bit of bullets. Attack. There we go. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? I threw him off. What the fuck? That was some bullshit. Oh boy, I have to do it all over again. Why? Like, it wasn't targeting that dude for some reason. I couldn't pull the trigger on him. I couldn't assassinate him. I tried to reload, and it shot. Horse. Shoot him. Shoot him. What the fuck? Oh, God. That's such bullshit. Just awkward, like, control schemes. Like, I reloaded one gun, so I was like, okay, let me stop, cancel the reload animation so I can shoot him. And it was like, no. Like, it's just, it's so bloody awkward. Shut up. I should, you know what I should do? I should do that. No fucking reload. Though I wonder if it'll, like, actually kill them in one shot. Doesn't, I'll be irritated. Oh, it didn't kill him. Okay, this time I'll use the gun. This time I will use the gun. Except it didn't switch to the gun.
I should make sure the village is safe.
It won't be. You know, I could kill all those soldiers. It's not like I couldn't do it. It's not like Connor is overpowered or anything. Right in the horse's ass.
Radun hagedun. Za shewe nekti ohnujera. Wakanu dunyu hue dogati ga oya lungwe ayezene sege.
Unka giga oya rungwe.
De ohne gujes Charles Lee. Luana tukwa yasagoya donhawe ganot dogu dano dohkara ni hadi.
Nahoda? Ka nuwe nya honenu.
Wat de sagodi dashtana tini hadi ayun kiyun hunta.
Ya, yahtet kari hoyeri.
Ona dera di desa ni gu hare. Ya kontat desa du huntoni ne giga ne ayagoderio.
Onakti ashchagane. Te domzom da kedaste.
Well, not with the Templars. Okay, I can't. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude.
Skana kana dogo.
Dun hagedum, the wase danica.
Na hoda?
Guegon hakrori ne Charles Lee. But Triot de Hona Don Zoni and Kiat Wanto. Don't go easy, I say, what is it?
Atsoga tigarungwe.
Waharud zit is on Nigura Denu. The Sada Nyanda the squat Nigura Gani. Nick the owner garunete. The Guan who garden there.
They got your ska gi.
Connect you what you scan, see what Guanya has in a square at the new statsege. Don't use that Nigura di Hunto. Don't know what doesn't want ducks out there. Nezungue that sum.
Zadarissa.
Unga Dorissa no Nazaheyum.
Aww. Kanandogo. I think that's how you say his name.
Yo, Tena. That is a dancum. Zigado Headstane. Radun Hagedum. Charles Lee. Mountmouth. Was at the Hajib. Asagonat Dumase. Zinahodum Batriot. Ranadeno Yuni. Jurhan Saga. Asagonasete. On Doctangi Camoterio. Runudio Hot Quenu. Ungenungue da Summa. O diatanum statunge.
Iwe reya nawando taingwa ya danustaduge. Ona wasadarissa yung jadaro.
Got a complete on that one. Got a full sync on that one. Okay, now where am I headed to? Oh boy. I really struggle with the pronunciation. Okay, you want to do this? Oh! I struggle with the pronunciation of their names. That's why I constantly refer to Radon Hadegon, or however you say his name, as Connor. It's just easier for me. That's it. It's not like disrespect. It's like... These are the words that will form in my mouth. Oh boy!
To push through, we will lose what precious little ground we have gained.
Can I...
Connor, my friend, you have arrived just in time to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Oh man, is it going to be a turret section?
That Batar. He shows up in the middle of our preparations and just takes charge. Screams at everyone to advance, and then rides away. I am left to pick up the pieces. Where did they come from? Send word that we are falling back! Everyone, to me! Now! Now!
I will hold the area while you bring them to safety.
Please, let me just fight them with my
I grant you
axe.
my finest soldiers to serve as your personal guard. There is
We're
nothing
doing this
they
again.
cannot do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Turret section. I don't want to do a turret section.
We'll push these redcoats back yet? Bought us some time, sir.
Nice. I see you. I see you. You think I don't see you, but I see you.
That should slow them down. A perfect shot. Bought us some time, sir.
Cool. I want to go over to the right, please. Stop shooting my men. Okay, that didn't do anything. That's bad.
A perfect shot.
Left. Oh, you got him good.
That should
Right,
slow them
right,
down.
right, 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 right. Left, 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 please. How did that not?
Push these redcoats back yet?
Oh, it did.
That should slow them down.
Right, 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 right. Right. Right, that looks like way more dudes. How did that not hit? I disagree.
We are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
We need to go now.
Cannons and lobster back shoot!
Get back to the others! I will take care of this!
combat's just so fucking good. You really feel powerful.
This way! Hurry! Before they open fire! If we tarry, we'll die!
Go!
Best we go!
I can deal with this!
Up. Up, up, up. Connor just does not give a fuck. I love him.
This way! Hurry! Quickly!
Do not worry about the redcoats. Go join the others.
Let me just run in there and...
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Connor?
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Something's happened, Desmond. Abstergo has your dad.
Where?
Italy. Same place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Hello again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
I always knew it would come to this. Just not so soon. I wonder if Abstergo even knows what's about to happen. And has this been a part of their plan all along? Maybe they want the world to end. To see it all burned away. Then they'd have their new world, ripe for the reshaping. We talked about looking for another power source, leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken? Knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. But What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad.
Hmm. You know, one of the things that always makes me uncomfortable pronouncing Native American names and words.
Holding your father on the upper levels, same place they kept you. There's an elevator bank down the hall. Try not to let them see you.
They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This was a bad idea.
So one of the things that makes me uncomfortable is that I know this lady who, she's a white lady, she's a very white lady, and she has sort of like, how can I put this? She's a little insane. Like, her cat died and she froze it and kept it in her freezer, right? So she's just, like, crazy a little bit. And she so desperately wants to be Native American, you know? And she ends all of her sentences with what she thinks is a Native American phrase. I don't know if it is or isn't. And like, she's the kind of person who, so one of the things is that popular media has taken Native Americans and turned them into like magic, like mythical people when they were human beings, which is what makes what happens to them or happened to them so tragic. Well, still happens, to be honest. But if like, I think some people try to absolve themselves of guilt by making these people into not people, into like I said, like magic medicine men or whatever. And she is very much within that paradigm of looking at them as like, it's that she fetishizes it basically. And it's just sort of like, it's always made me uncomfortable and it's always made me a little gross. And because of that experience with that woman, I always like have this thing in the back of my head, like, this is cringe, you know? Hello.
Hand over your weapons and come with me, sir.
I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
Okay, I guess we're going up this way. Or not. Weird.
Fourth floor.
Well, I see you've learned absolutely nothing since you left us. Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security to fetch you.
You're gonna have to climb the rest of the way.
You have terrible posture. Stand up straight.
Headed up the elevator shaft. Send someone in.
Okay, which way? What the F? Is it over here? Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, I remember you from the second game, or this place from the second game.
Need eyes on him. He can't be far. Where the hell is he?
Sorry, but I just don't know where he is.
That's okay. I do.
Damn, this guy's taking a lot of hits. Hello. Like, I do think it's weird. So I do think culture should be shared. I do think that, like, I don't think it's entirely wrong for, like, someone to wear a kimono or whatever. It's when it's like it's like porn. I know it when I see it, and it's when someone is like trying to pretend that there's something or someone or that they're not, you know? Like trying to take something away from someone else, you know? Hello. I don't know, it's hard to articulate, especially while I am ruthlessly murdering Abstergo employees, Templars. Why, hello.
Give me the apple.
No.
Let's not draw this out. You got nowhere to go, and I've got a gun.
You've got terrible posture too.
Speaking of which, it's the 21st century and you're still running around with only a tiny knife for protection? It's stupid. All right, Desmond. Game's over. Not now. Not now. Я еще ждет работа. Нет. Get out!
What the hell was that?
I'm pretty sure at some point it implies that Cross and Shay Cormac are the same person, or that some Isu entity overrides both of them. Something like that, I forget.
Get out! Get out!
Enough is enough, Mr. Miles. I invited you here in the spirit of cooperation, but you responded to my hospitality with only violence. I had hoped we might preserve you and further study your memories, but you're not worth the trouble. I hereby authorize the use of deadly force. Kill the bastard, and then bring me the apple.
What the hell? I was trying to go after this guy. What are you doing? Okay, you want to do this? Let's just get these guys out of the way. Come on, attack. Fucking... Okay. Jesus. Okay, where'd he go? There you are. There we go. White Room Confession?
Where's Vidic?
No White Room Confession.
Vidic's office
Bro,
is up
stand up straight. Your shoulders are rolled forward.
You killed him. Daniel was like a son to me. A sickly son, perhaps, but one full of promise. Accomplished so well, and now you've taken him from me.
What the hell? Kinda.
We want to help the world, Desmond, to save it from itself. But you keep getting in the way. All our hard work ruined. You're a fanatic, all your kind, maintaining the erroneous belief that we are evil, that the work we do
What the fuck?
enrich lives here. We save and transform them.
Shut up.
You just keep taking and taking what isn't yours.
Please don't kill me. I'll let you in.
Okay.
Dad?
Not so fast, Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots. Now give me the apple.
You want it? Fine. Here it is. Wait! No!
Ah. I mean, I don't know why he's not doing that from the beginning, but okay.
So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
And stand up straight. So, I feel like
I'd get the power source hooked up before heading back into the Animus. But it's your call.
I'm pretty sure that's the last power source. So, you get some good story doing this.
In the beginning, we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it.
Juno
Four
kind of
towers
stacked.
would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
I feel like we would have noticed these towers. Right? Where am I supposed to put this stuff? Over here? Oh.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
You know, one of the things I'm not looking forward to is for Doom, the Dark Ages, is the music. And the reason why I bring that up is because I was just thinking, man, the music for Assassin's Creed used to be so good. Because that little, you know, even though I think Jesper Kyd had left for this game.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000 more. Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Yeah, she did have a lot more potential that they didn't live up to. You know, honestly, okay, so quick sidebar. I thought that the Juno plotline, like the last game in the Juno plotline, was going to be an Assassin's Creed in modern day where she was like the primary target. Like, I thought she was going to excuse me. I thought she was going to take over the Templars. And I thought she was going to take over the Templars, and I thought that she was going to get like a real body, and she was going to, you know, be the main antagonist of the you know, modern day thing, and it would end with you assassinating her. I thought that was what was surely going to happen, but I was wrong.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
So one thing that I think is interesting that Valhalla introduced, because like the section of Valhalla where you play through Norse mythology and you like go and meet the ice giants, and like the ice giants are all like Minerva is an ice giant, right? So like the Isu of Asgard are different from like these Isu, right? And so it kind of I think the thing that kind of implies is that the way we see the Isu as these glowing figures or whatnot aren't what they actually look like. And I really like that idea. I hope they capitalize on it someday, where they like make them look like fucked up aliens or something. That would be cool. Hi. So I guess I'm supposed to get over there. I remember finding this part frustrating. Hey, Lucy realized that Assassin's Creed was the bad place. I love that show, by the way. If you guys haven't seen The Good Place. Pretty sure it's still on Netflix. And very much worth watching. Like, every time I see Lucy now in those early games, I always, in my head, I think of her going, "This is the bad place."
Stories the temple will tell me today.
I should be fine.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Ah.
A new world approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
You kind of feel bad for her until you realize she's like a super alien racist. No, Desmond. Desmond. There you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Eh. Final shape vibes.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Okay, I guess we're going this way. Yeah, and her husband is a lunatic. At least every version of him we've met. Are we going this way, I guess? Oh, they're all going up there.
Hello.
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did. But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Boy, ain't that the truth. Okay. What have you got for me, buddy?
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
Okay, well, back to our buddy Radon Gaydon, however you say his name. Radon Hadagon.
Hey,
Radon Hagaydon. Radon Hagaydon. Radon
Home
Hagaydon.
stretch, Desmond. I can feel it.
It's better when you don't think about it.
Turning. The Loyalists fall back beneath the advancing Patriot army, their hold on this land weakening by the day. But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee.
He's
taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of
Use
my
the Brotherhood.
there is no trace, and I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. And through it, peace.
Connor, he's asking for you.
Man.
Hello, Connor. Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. When you first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. You need only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay and they will serve as required. But what exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you. Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what, exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
May I never piss off someone as much as Charles Lee has pissed off Connor. Good God. Like, there's beef and there is beef. Also, I find it, like, really interesting how, what's this? Oh, cool. Yeah. How, like, Assassin's Creed 2, your impetus to action was, like, you know, your brothers and father being killed. In Assassin's Creed 3, you're killing your dad, which is, I don't know, kind of interesting to me. Shouldn't you be in bed? Aren't you dying?
What is it, old man?
Just an old painting.
I have gathered that much. Why will you not open it?
It is something close to me. Something that I can't bear to look at just yet. Perhaps someday I will muster up the courage to gaze upon it again. But not yet.
Hold on. Do I still have to do his thingy? Let's see. DNA tracker. Hey. Let's get over there. Huh. Kind of interesting how the UI spoils that he's going to die. Actually, before I go, I need to go buy that axe. Because I'm pretty sure I unlocked it by doing sequence 10. And I would like to have a better axe. I feel like my current axe wouldn't be very strong in real life. Like, having a huge hole in it is probably bad. Even though it looks cool, it looks stylish, it looks like, you know, the Assassin's Creed logo. You know, that's very cool. But you know, just because it looked good don't mean it's functional.
Mein Herr would like...
Oh, you're German. Small weapons. Chest in New York. Okay. Well, you know what I should do?
What do you need, my friend?
is by map. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map. French cutlass.
Daring body sculpts and lighter petticoats.
The Iron dagger. No. Hold on. I can smell food. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't played Yakuza 0. I was just saying that I smelled food because we've been having problems with the garbage disposal and like a clogged pipe, and it's really weird. And I don't want stuff to get stuck, you know. So I had to go clear it out, or try to clear it out. It's very frustrating. I wish I had a lot more money, you know. I do a lot of refurbishments on this house. Alas, I am poor. Oh, hello. Okay, so I know what I want to do. Let's do a lure. Why can't I recall recruit? What? Why? None of them are busy. What? What? Okay, I guess we're doing this. The broken sword knife. Okay. Which I am only half interested in. Soap. Because not a single assassin in Assassin's Creed gets a good ending with like a happy family. Altair seals himself away, you know, like his wife gets killed, his other son gets killed, you know. And Ezio dies of a heart attack after being brought in for one last job. And he dies young when you really think about it. Connor's life is no picnic. Arno, you know, he has to watch the love of his life die. All of Edward's, not only does all of Edward Kenway's friends die, but like at one point he gets so, like, he was a shit assassin, and like his you know, you want to hear something terrible, at the end of Assassin's Creed 4 when you're like going home and you have your daughter with you, well, later on she gets sold into sexual slavery. I think that's one of the reasons why Haytham dropped the assassins like, you know, a brick. To quote that disgraced comedian, why would anything good ever happen? No, he doesn't get a happy ending. He gets a bad ending. I mean, in the game, it seems happy-ish, but the rest of his story, whoo. Like, he gets betrayed and killed. Oh, hey, they're fighting. Yeah, you guys fight. I'm gonna steal. I think Cassandra is sort of stuck in the perpetual hell of immortality, watching everyone she loves pass away. I'm trying to think if there's a single assassin with like a happy ending to their story. I mean, Desmond, technically he's an assassin. Doesn't wind up, too good for him. What happens to Bossum really fucking sucks.
Widest assortment of dry goods, feed, and other staples.
So not only, so the impetus of Bayek's journey, he's the guy from Origins, is the death of his son, right? But his wife is still alive, and they're like still sort of in a relationship, and then by the end they basically get divorced. Like, she goes off to Rome and he stays, finally, that's what I was looking for. And he stays in Egypt. But they basically say goodbye, and like they do it on this beach, and there's like a skull, there's like an eagle skull on the sand, and he picks it up, and it's basically like it's the assassin symbol, and they're like, let's make this our symbol or whatever, but yeah. None of them have a happy ending. Not one. He loses his son and the love of his life. And like, the protagonists of Shadows, like, that story isn't finished yet, but it ain't looking good.
Between the city and points south, including Philadelphia and
What's on your mind then?
What's on my mind is a new axe. Didn't... Arrows... Okay, walnut lumber. I don't think that's exactly what I wanted, though.
What can I do for you?
So that is better. But I want the War Tomahawk. It's in a chest somewhere. What should be in here? All right, please. There we go. Is it because I'm too close? Well, what if I have them just assassinate them? Caw, bitch. What's in there? Iron Blade War Club. It's probably in a fort. It's over here. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh wait, no. Let's look here next. I should probably level my guys up. They're still too weak. They're still too weak. No. Oh. War Tomahawk. Friggin' finally.
So,
Okay.
what will you be needing?
I'll be needing a War Tomahawk. What do I need to make the War Tomahawk? I have everything I need. And then where is... There we go. Dyes. Where do I get dyes? Right there. Okay. And then we make the thingy. Where is it? See, this is why I spend all that time leveling these characters, so I don't have to think about it when I make the switch. Go to Vor Tomahawk. Very good. And I'm pretty sure that this is the only weapon that's better than what I currently have. Yes. Cool. Blunt? Yeah, that would be worse. No thanks. Okay. Time to test this shit out. 'Cause I'm crazy. He's just so ridiculous. You know what? I think it's time to liberate some forts. Fort missions are super fun. I remember them being super fun. Leave me alone, kids. Yeah, you're a little suspicious. Don't worry. Everything's going to be just fine. You're going to open the thing? I was convinced that they were going to let me in with that shit, but I guess not. I guess they were too clever. Why? What target? What target? What are you talking about? Okay, how do I get in to destroy the thing? I would love to. Where, game? Game, I swear to Christ. I guess I go around this way. Approach the child. What the fuck? Okay, kill everyone in the fort then. Okay. No, shit. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. What? Thank you. There we go. Royal Navy Sea Service Flintlock. Hiya, fellas. You probably didn't realize that this is not the place to be. combat is just so good. Combat is just so friggin' good. Is this the American flag or like an assassin flag? America. Lower tax rate for trading. Yeah, that's why you do this. I forgot about that. What hunch was right? Okay, so this time, this will work. I feel like these guys would respond more to redcoats. Interesting. Okay. I gotta kill the man. That's not where I want to go, but okay. Nice. Let me off. Let me off the horse so I can do some killing. Bah. Why did you guys dress up as Union soldiers? Like, I don't... Or the rebel soldiers or whatever. Wouldn't be Union at this point. Also, why does it say that there's a guy who's alive here? Oh well. Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool. I would like to get... I hear tinkling. I hear tinkling and twinkling. That means that there is a thing. A 10,000 pounds. Just like my ex-wife. Sorry. I don't have an ex-wife. Can't you climb that? I was led to believe that was climbable. Lower tax rate. Woohoo! Okay. So, I think there are a couple forts in Boston too. I like how the HUD still shows everyone in this fort as an enemy. That's a nice touch. How the fuck do I get out, though? Okay, there it is. There's the exit. I should probably try to level these guys, come to think of it. They keep getting injured. Contracts. Okay. Okay, who is max level? Oh. You're the only one that needs any help. Okay. Kanenka. So, we'll clear this fort, and then that will be it for tonight. Might be able to finish this up tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after. And then it will be Doom time. Take a break from Assassin's Creed. I've been playing Assassin's Creed for like 2.5 months. Played a whole bunch of, I played I think like 200 hours. Or no, more like 80. Felt like 200 hours of Shadows. And then Shadows was so good, I went through all the Ezio trilogy. And then I went through this, and I just, I still want to go through more Assassin's Creed games. I want them on the channel. What I really want to do is I want, edited videos along with, scripts and whatnot, alongside, the streams. So like one thing I want to do a tier list of all Assassin's Creed games and be able to be like, and if you don't believe me, here's my playthrough, like that kind of a thing. So I want to do more Assassin's Creed games so I can make that tier list. Be like, hey, you know, what are you doing? Look, guys. The thing about Valhalla is that it helps you appreciate Mirage. Like, if... Stop it. Mirage is... Excuse me. God damn. Didn't realize. So one thing that happens when you talk a lot is you take in air. And I guess that's why people burp all the time. Why, like, Game Grumps and all that. Anyway, sorry. Point is, if Mirage only got the combat right, it would be one of the best Assassin's Creed games. Because I really like the parkour. I really like a lot of its gadget stuff is very reminiscent of Assassin's Creed Revelations. Like, I would say that Revelations has better combat. Yeah, Revelations has better combat. Mirage has better parkour. How did they all, like, okay, sure. Oh, now they don't see me. Okay. What? Bruh. I feel like there's a bugged enemy right outside the gates that is like, he's there, I saw him, but he wouldn't be able to see me. Go away. Game is so freaking buggy, man. Look at you. You don't even have a name tag. You've got no chance. Bro. The enemies being able to see through geometry kind of screws things up. Because this dude keeps trying to shoot me. And it's like... Stop. Ah, camera. Okay, what does this give me out in the frontier? More safety? Or is it decreased tax rate? Lower tax rate, okay. I would like... There it is. Let me go. Okay, 7,500. Is that it? Okay, well, let's buy the final upgrades for the Aquila. Can I not go there? Okay.
Good evening to you.
Huh. Well, it's afternoon, so... Jump. No, sir. Okay, our final upgrade. Small metal balls bundled together and used as ammunition fire. They create a deadly cloud that tears everything to pieces, mast sails, and even crew. They are most effective against smaller ships. Okay. Groovy. Okay, well, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a good one.